This week, Paddock had a midweek friendly. The reason being, fitness, confidence. They need to use every opportunity to get that back. In the friendly, 2 players stood out. Striker Ryan Katoomba and midfielder Zach Bell both impressed coaches and looked very impressive. With the entire club determined to turn around this current spell of bad form and push on for promotion, all eyes are on this weekend's game.
My name's Ryan Katoomba and I'm a striker.
Zach Bell, I'm a midfielder.
Nice. And so Ryan, why Stretford Paddock?
I just felt like the players, obviously they have very good players, a good manager who knows how he wants to play, and I just felt like at this moment in time it would be good for my development and would help take me to the next level in my play.
Great setup, great people as well.
Yeah.
I know a few of the lads, Gennaro, Nosa. I also know Bill as well from college.
Was it Gennaro that recommended you to join the team?
Yeah, I spoke to Gennaro a few times. He said to come down, and I just come down, went down, watched the match, saw Bill, spoke to Bill, and then come training.
And Ryan, how did you hear about Stretford Paddock? What was?
So it was through Joe actually. Trained with him sometimes, and obviously he recommended Stretford Paddock. At the time I was playing somewhere else, so obviously I still kept it in mind, and when I became teamless I obviously thought to myself, Stretford Paddock looks like the place for me. Like I said, good setup, a manager who knows how he wants to play, he's got a philosophy, so I thought let me just come down, so came down to train and the rest is history.
Amazing. So you were both recommended by the current players, which is nice. So where have you both played in the past? Where have you played before, Zach?
I've played at Cheadle, I've played at Style in the Chester League, played at Manchester Central where I've just come from as well.
Yeah.
Manchester Central, very good team, played Manchester Division 1. Know a few lads there, Paul, Tomo, helped me out a lot in my career, and I'm here now.
What about you, Ryan? Where have you played in the past?
So I've played for Abertyn Collieries under 18s, and then I went into the first team. I was training with them for a while. And then I've just come from Burscough in North West Counties League, and then obviously I left them because I was in.
And then a question to both of you. Tonight in the friendly, that's the first time you've both worn the shirt and played for Stretford Paddock. How do you both feel after your first half of football?
Yeah, I feel sharp. Personally, I feel like it's a good performance for myself. Obviously I'm happy to get a goal, so yeah, can't complain.
Good first half I played. Team was very good. It's just about gelling together and playing as a team, building up confidence. Obviously had a couple of losses on the road, but obviously what comes down must come up, I suppose.
Amazing, boys. Thank you for your time. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right, so Nosa, Zach, form's been bad recently, and obviously it's no secret that we're in some of the worst form that we've ever had. And there was a friendly in the midweek. What was the thought process behind the friendly?
Obviously, like you said, the form's been bad at the moment, but with the friendly we just wanted to regroup and improve on some things that we've been lacking at the moment. Obviously we've got new players like Zach, of course, that we brought in, and it's a chance for them to get to know how we play as well before the weekend.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned Zach coming in, obviously. How big do you think the new signings are, and how big do you think as well for morale is it that the squad are seeing that we're actually trying to bring in new transfers?
I think it's huge, to be fair. Obviously bringing in people like Zach, who obviously played quality in the friendly on Tuesday, as well as Ryan, who played quality as well, and a couple of other new players. I think it's good. How much feel about being?
Yeah, it's just about happy to be here. I'm a player who likes to get on the ball, dictate play, and not afraid to put a tackle in. And most important, it's about winning.
I'm sure you're all pretty aware of how it's going to be, but we have new player Martin, who's going to be in goal today, keeping the clean sheet. Mikey at left back, Richie at right back, Tommy at obviously centre half, Zach and Nasser, pair of sixes, Nosa in the 10, Ryan, Ronaldo, and Joa up top. Focus doesn't really change for everything that we're doing. Back line is high. We get right up to the halfway line at any opportunity. Anytime we're under attack, in and around the box. I want you to be pushing, always pushing to try and clear those lines. Make it a harder shot for the opposition, get bodies in the way of it, but try and clear that box. You don't allow people to just fucking loiter in our box. That's the whole back four. The fucking lot of you push everybody out, and you as well, man. I want to hear you just fucking screaming at them, get the fuck out of my box. So the line is going to be high. Front four, we're going to press. We are really going to press. Nosa, I expect you to be the one directing traffic. Ryan, I expect you to put it straight on whichever centre half that they go to. If they can identify which centre half is the one that they play out with, make him your bitch. And then Ronnie and Joe will narrow in onto the full-back and the other centre half accordingly. Joe and Ronaldo, you're not part of the attack, you're part of the midfield. So Nasser and Nosa are on the same line, just in front of Zach. And then Ryan's out there putting pressure on the centre halves a little bit. That will be a little bit of chasing your tail if we end up in that shape. So I expect first 20 minutes of the game, we press the fucking life out of them. Show what character we've got. Start fucking well. Start aggressive. After 20 minutes, when we're 1-0 up, we might block it off a little bit, regain, but we're going to finish the half strong. So fucking watch out, because that's coming again. Probably the last 8-9 minutes of the half, we're going to finish strong, and we're going to go and get another fucking goal. I'm trying to be positive always. I'll try and give you the feedback that I think is going to win the game. You lot do the same for your teammates, yeah? Push your teammates forward rather than moaning. They're not fucking doing this, they're not doing that. That's not what we want to hear. We want to just keep putting the right message into people, okay? Nice, positive, enthusiastic, intense activation. And I've got a couple of new drills, so I'll get out there and talk you through them as soon as you've done the activation. Let's go.
Hi Steve. Obviously the form's not been great, but there's been a few new players that you've brought in, a goalkeeper, a striker and a midfielder. How can they impact the squad and more importantly the form?
We struggled with numbers last week, and we didn't have an available goalkeeper this week, and we've had some poor form from what I know are good goalkeepers, which is frustrating. I'm just hoping that they can all perform to the sort of potential that I've seen of them. Zach and Ryan played in a friendly for us midweek. I think Oatsy and Nosa both said that the performance Ryan put in might be the best number 9 performance we've ever seen in a Paddock shirt, which is, we've seen some real love from Isaac and Akira, and some of the performances Tom's put in as a number 9. That's some high praise. And he was the only one that just scored in the finishing drills, last part of the warm-up there, so I hope that's a good omen. He's a big lad. He holds the ball up well. He's got great work rate, good feet, and a mean shot on him, as we've just seen there. So I'm hoping. We've got 2 problems at the minute. We're leaking goals, we're not scoring them. And you've got to change that or you don't win games. A clean sheet would be enormous. Judging by what we've shipped in recent weeks, I'd be just happy with a win. If it's 5-4, I don't care. I just want to win at the moment. And then hopefully we can start slowly tweaking every single week, getting a little bit better. If we just get 1% better every week. Because even though we've lost, I've seen improvements in every area across what we've done in the last couple of weeks. So it's the big picture's not great, but like the detail I'm pretty happy with.
You mentioned there that there was a midweek friendly, which you saw the players. What was the thought process behind arranging that midweek friendly?
You get better at football by playing more football. So we played against the team, Northwest County's team. They fielded a lot of young players. It was largely under 21 squad, but it's a team from a lot higher level, and I was very happy with the performance that we shown, the attitude that we shown, and I actually think that having that as our last action as a team together, despite the fact that that was also a loss, was a much better mood than the one that followed from last weekend.
And finally, considering the form that we're in, is a clean sheet on your mind, and how important is that in the grand scheme of things?
Like I said, clean sheet is brilliant because then you don't lose. You have to go and then score, and you've definitely won. However, 3 points is all that matters. I've not given up the ghost on us getting promoted this season. I think we're in a league where there's a lot of teams take points off each other. If anyone goes on a run, we've just gone on a 4-game skid, and we've not slipped that far because there's not really anyone outside of Upton been putting really solid, consistent runs together. So I think we're capable of going on a run. We've got to start it sooner rather than later, or we're just going to run out of time.
Thanks, Lee. Cheers.
Boys and girls, Dre here for Stretford Paddock, and welcome back to another highlights package. Back at the MEA today. Paddock need a win. Don't need to tell you why. You all know. But here we are, back in action today. in the Cheshire League against Lymm Rovers. Let's go through the starting lineup. So we've got a new keeper today. Flanagan starts in net. Back four from right to left. Aji, Oates, McFarlane and Burke. Shakur and Iyamu start in the middle with new man Zach Bell playing in the 6th role. And then it's a forward three. Joa de Andrade, Ronaldo Brown, and again, another new man up top. We've got Katoomba starting up top. Let's see how the boys get on. Come on, Paddock. And a whistle goes. Let's go. So Nosa just heading it into the channel, straight from the off. Ronaldo tries to get onto it, but it's a goal kick to Lymm. Right, Paddock just playing it round the back. Here's Mikey Burke. Giving it over to McFarlane. Paddock just looking nice and calm on the ball despite Lymm's press. Here's Aji. Gives it to Joa, who links up nicely with Nosa. Fortunate touch there. Gives it back to Nosa, who switches it across. Here's Burke. Can Burke get across in here? Out on the left. Ronaldo's with him. Ronaldo takes the ball. In it goes from Ronaldo, but it's stopped by the defender, who looks to clear it for Lymm. And he does. Good work from Paddock, though. Right, Paddock with the throw-in on the right. Falls to Shakur, who can drive here. What can Shakur do? Nasser gives it out to Ronaldo. Out on the left. Steedhausen to beat his man. Goes one way. Cuts back. Good feet from Ronaldo. Gives it easily to Burke. And here's Ronaldo again. What can Ronaldo do? Nasser out wide helping him. But he's miles off. He's miles off. He's miles off, ref. Free kick to Lymm. So Lymm just taking the free kick and lumping it forward. They win a couple of headers in a good position. But McFarlane deals with it nicely. And a ball over the top can be chased here by Katoomba, the new man. Good pace on him. Good touch. Ronaldo's with him. Good movement from Katoomba. And Ronaldo does really well to beat number 5. And he does get a cross in. Back stick, but there's no one there. Good work from Katoomba and Ronaldo. Ronaldo put it into a dangerous area. Unfortunately, no one was there. But that's a positive sign for Paddock. Right, Paddock with the ball again. They've had quite a bit of possession in this game, which is good to see. It'll give the boys confidence. Burke swifts it nicely over to Ronaldo, who's coming in, who links it well with Burke. Burke with a chance to cross, puts it in the box. Katoomba on the edge, and it's on the back of the net. The man on his debut, up top. Katoomba finds the back of the net, and Paddock score. I'll tell you what, seems like a long time since we scored, but Katoomba does it, the new man. He's a little bit hurt. Hopefully he'll be okay. So Paddock pressed well from the kickoff. Well done from Zach Bell, the new man. He gets it to Joa, who has a pop from miles out. And that was a good one, to say the least. Great strike from Joa. Paddock corner now. Ball whipped in by Ronaldo. Headed away by the man on the front post. Here's Nosa. Good strength from Nosa. Good step over. Gets past the man. Has a pop. But it's a good block from the Lymm man. And his teammate eventually clears it. But Aji's got caught out here. Number 10 could be in. But great recovery from Richie Aji. And he wins himself a foul. That's great football. Great recovery football. So, James Oat lumps it forward from this Paddock free kick. Good header away by the Lymm man. They control it in the middle, the away side. And they swift it. Oh, it's brilliant from Burke. He's cut that out. Read that to a T. Links up well with Ronaldo again. It's been some great link up between Ronaldo and Burke so far. Good feet from Ronaldo as usual. Can he get past his man? He's toying with him, thinking about it. Goes back. Zach just puts it into a dangerous area, and Katoomba's created himself a chance. Good save from the keeper. Really good ball from Zach, the new man. But Katoomba still had to do the work there. Paddock corner. Nice one that. Straight from the training pitch. Dealt with by the defender. Ball's up in the air. Ronaldo Brown takes it in his stride. Another Paddock corner. Mikey Burke stood over this one, as usual. We know he's got a whip on him. In it goes. Good header from Oatsy. Was it McFarlane? But Shakur has a pop. Shakur on the rebound. He comes back to him. And it's a goal. It's 2-0. Stretford Paddock. 2 goals in the first half. I haven't said that for a while. But Paddock playing fantastically so far. Controlling the game. Nasser found the ball on the edge of the box. Had a shot. Blocked. Rebound. Into the top corner. Well done, Nasser. Lymm just taking the kick off quickly and putting it into the corner. Paddock got to deal with this. And that's good defending. Good shielding of the ball. And Paddock have a goal kick? Or was that a throw in? Right, here's Lymm. Coming out of the, playing out from the back. Here's their number 2. Good press from Paddock. And Kutumba might have the ball here. Good pressing. He has a pop. He finds the back of the net. Paddock 3. Lymm Rovers 0. And Kutumba on his debut. Doesn't bag one. He gets another as well. Brilliant play from him. Just using his strength and his awareness just to help him in the press. Win the ball back. And that was a brilliant finish.
Yes! Told you 3-0 at half time.
So Lymm again, they've gone for a shot from the kickoff. I mean, I'll rate that. I'll rate that. But it was no trouble for the new man in goal, Flanagan. Right. Burt taking his throw in. Not too long left in the first half now. And he blows his whistle. Paddock are 3-0 up at the break. Let's see what Steve's got to say.
Everyone's been in this situation before. And very often a team will go out second half and it'll be 0-0 second half. Because you lot will all go, we won that, sorted. And then what, you know, might not have the whatevers to come back and do anything. But you can't think like that.
Can we tell you something? I'll put some gloves.
You can't think like that at all. Here's the facts. They're above you in the table. Now, for whatever you might have seen there for 45 minutes, they're dangerous. One of the best things I've seen in that half there was we was having a lot of shots. This fucker could have come away with an hat-trick in the first half, which is outrageous. And do you know they only had 2 shots? One was from kick-off, and one was when we passed it to him. That's brilliant. That's really fucking good. I'm really happy with the shape. I'm really happy with the press. The talk's still not perfect. There's still a little bit more communication, especially when we're getting outnumbered or overloaded down one of the sides. I think someone's got to be just a little bit more urgent in identifying and pulling that across. Lads, if it's clean sheets, it's a fucking 1 round on me.
Gather in again. Get yourself positive. Let's go.
It's a clean sheet. I owe you all around.
But do you know what's making me happy? The fact that I know I've got the One Football app. Can't wait to check it later. I don't know what time United are kicking off. Is it 7 or is it 8? The One Football app will tell me. Download it, link in the description. It's amazing. Got a cold runny nose. I'm wet. But I've got the One Football app. And if you want it too, you know where to download it. Link in the description. So guys, a couple of great debuts there. Zach in the middle, Kutumba up top. Flanagan not had a lot asked of him, but he made a couple of saves. But that's brilliant to see new men in the squad making an instant impact. So as we get underway here, Paddock's press, really good. I tell you what, Mikey Burke's been reading some interceptions fantastically today. Not sure what's been given it. Is it throw-in? Anyway, here's Oatsy. Making it hard for himself, but he does just about recover. Nosa helps him shift it on, but it's a stray pass from Nosa. Who's got the ball here? It's Ronaldo Brown for Stretford Paddock. What can Ronnie do here? Still got the ball, and he does really well to get it into Katoomba. Paddock throwing out on the left. I think Steve's gonna have said to the lads at half time, I wasn't in the changing room, but let's get some more goals here, boys. Let's use this momentum. Handball is a shout, but it's not. Nothing's given. And Nosa has found the back of the net. Katoomba doing fantastically well to beat his man and get it in to the feet of Paddock's midfielder, Nosa Yamu. And he finishes fantastically with the inside of his right foot, just sending it goalwards. Looks like it went wide because the ball went through the net, but Paddock have scored a 4th goal today. Lymm opting to have a bit of possession from kickoff, but they lump it forward. And Paddock thought they were caught out there, but it was brilliant from the new man in goal, Flanagan. Just chested it down and played it out. And Paddock trying to enjoy a bit of possession here, but they give it away. Here's number 7 for Lymm. Free kick. Edge of the box. Nothing comes from it though. And here's Mikey Burke. Both hands go up. And the keeper saves that quite easily. Right. Lymm looking to counter here. They put the ball into the channel. Oatsy should deal with this. We know what he's like. Nice from Oatsy. Nice from Flanagan. Nice from Bell. Here's a J. Giving it to Burke. Paddock nice and calm on the ball. Brilliant football from Stretford Paddock. Now Burke can advance here. But it's a beautiful pass in. What can Paddock do here? Here's Nasser. Oh, he tries to flick it along. Ronaldo picks up the pieces though. Ronaldo Brown. Edge of the box. As a pop. And nothing comes of it. Cleared from Lymm. Good from Paddock though. Ronaldo Brown in possession. Paddock on the halfway line. Katoomba just dropping deep. And here's a J. Richie a J. Into Katoomba in the middle. Wins himself a foul. Good area for Paddock. So Mikey's going to whip it in. Oh, he plays it short to Ronaldo. Tries to flick it on Ronaldo. Loses it. But Paddock still have possession, I think. No, they don't. Yes, they do. What's going on here? Free kick. We'll take it. Right, so Lymm of a corner here. Paddock just need to make sure they're on it. In comes the ball. Good area. Back stick. Well won. It's in. Lymm of a goal back. And Stretford Paddock, I said they needed to be on it, and they weren't. Brilliant header, actually. Great ball. Man was unmarked at the back stick. Headed it goalwards, and he scored. And the away side have one back. Right, Paddock go for a similar sort of corner tactic to Lymm, putting it into the channel. Nothing comes from it. Lymm clear it. Paddock just needs to make sure here they settle the game down and don't concede again. Right, Oatsy taking a throw in here out on the right. Ball up in the air. Nosa tries to win it. Cleared by Lymm. The ref's been... What a flick on. That was from the ref. He's on the ground. No one's helping him. He's up though. It's alright, guys. Right, Lymm just looking. Oh, it's a brilliant ball from the midfielder. He puts it down the channel. Number 10. Flanagan's in trouble here. Chance for 10. Whips it across and he just can't get to it. Still in play. It's a goal kick corner. Goodness me. No idea how Lymm haven't scored there. And Flanagan's looks a bit hurt here. Let's hope he's okay. Right. So I think Flanagan's not going to be able to continue here. We ain't got a keeper on the bench. Is Bill going to play in goal? Is Steve going to play in goal? Am I going to play in goal? It's James Oat. Il Capitano is in net. We love to see it. We've seen Rio against Portsmouth. We've seen John O'Shea against Spurs. Now we're seeing James Oat against Lymm Rovers. This will go down in history. It's a good start from him with a nice goal kick. Coleman on in the middle. So's Aftab. Good press from Ronaldo, and he's in here. Cristiano Ronaldo. No, it's not. It's Ronaldo Brown. Brilliant goal from Ronaldo Brown. Finish as cool as a cucumber. Paddock's press was fantastic. Ronaldo is in one-on-one. And the man who doesn't score often, bags. Great finish from Ronaldo Brown. And Paddock score again.
Ronnie's up! Yeah!
Paddock at it again from the kick-off. Lymm worked round the press though quite well. He's number 7. Throw into Lymm. Lymm again with the ball. Nice from Coleman. Ronaldo again. Doing what he's just done. Winning the ball from the press. Good on him. And now it's Zach Bell who does it. The new man, Zach Bell. What can he do here? Paddock in possession in the final third. He's going down the right. Gets past number 15. He's almost just given up. In goes the ball. And it's another goal for Stretford Paddock. And who is it this time? I can confirm. It is Aftab Jan. And what a finish that was from Paddock's man. Beautiful, beautiful. Brilliant from Bell, who whipped it in. And a beautiful volley. Right, Lymm just knocking it forward. Will Hobson on throwing duties. So Paddock 6-1 up here. That is certainly an improvement on the last few weeks. Hopefully this is something that Paddock can build on and get back into a run of form like we had before, when we just couldn't stop winning. We haven't been able to stop losing of late. James Oates there making life difficult, but oh, look at that. James Oates is coming forward here. And what a ball that is. Ronaldo can control it, but that's what you get. Sweeper keeper from the centre-back. Alright, ball in from Lymm. Brilliant header from number 8. And look, it was at a savable height for Oatesy, but that stuck to his gloves like glue. What a goalkeeper. What a man. And what a kick. Foul throw, the shouts from the bench. Not given. Cleared. Blocked. Right, Oatesy has the ball. Paddock in control. Not long left here. Might be the last bit of action. Ref's having a word with Oatesy here. Is he? It's the final whistle. Final whistle goes. Stretford Paddock, 6-1 victors here today. And this is what you want to see. It's been a tough few weeks for Paddock, but the tide has turned hopefully now, and we're back to winning ways.
6-1 today for Paddock. Great performance. Just general thoughts on the game. How did you think it went?
I thought the first 45 was probably one of the best examples of what I want to see as our football. Second half was a little bit fractured, a couple of reasons. Oatesy going in there, the substitutions we made, this and the other. But first 45, if I could show that as an example of what I want to do in possession, what I want to do out of possession, the commitment and the attitude, that's about as good as a textbook version of that as possible. And loads of people are going to be saying, where's this performance come from? It's been building. I thought we've been really unfortunate in previous weeks. We've had some personnel missing. That's not helped us. But we've been building towards this sort of performance. I think the results are one thing, and sometimes results can lie, and sometimes results can, hide what was actually a better performance than the result actually says. I'm disappointed we didn't get a clean sheet today. I thought that would have been a clean sheet and a hat-trick for Ryan, and it would have been a perfect game. Because we've seen a range of goals scored. We've seen goals and chances created from our pressing and forcing of errors from the opposition. We saw great build-up play, great crossing. And I don't know who's decided as man of the match. For me, it was Ryan. I think he was absolutely fantastic, but not far behind him was Zach. I thought Oatesy and Tommy were excellent as well. I thought it was just a really, really good team performance. things got a little bit fractured in the second half. I think because of the subs and because of the gap in the scoreline, people do start to switch off a little bit, but very happy. And hopefully now that's the start of us going on a run.
Just a quick one, you mentioned Ryan, just to isolate his performance. What did he offer us that Paddock strikers don't normally offer us?
What he's offered us is he's got a hell of a frame on him. He's a really big lad, but he's a really big lad with an unbelievable touch. So when the ball goes up to him, it stays with him. And he's collecting the ball with men around him, and he's bringing others into the game. I spoke to him after he came off and I said, we need to work on the flicks with the head, because every throw-in, he was winning. But we didn't have any plan for that because we didn't know that was in his locker. So over the next few weeks, we'll develop something from that. The little flick-ons that he'll, as long as the likes of Joe and Ronaldo know he's got that in his locker, we can anticipate that and we can start getting runs off that, and that'll start creating chances for us. I thought he shoots early. He can beat a man. He can arrive in the box. He was anticipating and getting on the end of stuff inside the box just by making runs. I just thought it was a very, very complete performance. I don't think he'll be here long. I think he's going to get spotted. I think he's going to keep scoring goals. I think he'll get took pretty quick.
Thanks, Nick. 6-1 win. What did you think of that man next to you?
Ryan, his performance was quality. We played a training game midweek, and we seen what he could offer then. Holding the ball, getting in the box, going in behind, and I think he did everything today. He held the ball well. He scored 2 goals, 2 great goals, and got an assist, didn't he? So he's contributed in every way we could ask for. And we've struggled the past couple of weeks scoring goals, and I think today he was a big factor to the attack scoring, big time.
How did you feel, Ryan? Do you feel comfortable? Did you feel like you played well?
Yeah, obviously, even before the game, the boys made me feel welcome, so I got confidence from that straight away. Obviously on the pitch, I know my ability. I know that if I'm in behind or if I've got a 1v1 chance, I know that more or less I'm going to score. But it was just first and foremost just work hard for the team, and the rest follows. And obviously I'm happy that I got 2 goals and an assist today. So
And as for you, obviously, finished the game in goalkeeping.
I fancied my chances today. I did message Steve midweek saying if there's no keeper, I'll go in. But obviously Martin picked up an injury, so I'm probably the first one to go in. So
how did you feel? You'll be looking forward to seeing you there next week, possibly.
Well, if the team needs me, I'll go in there. I'm not bothered. Honestly, I don't mind.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.